Hi folks, CB3 here, another live update for you. This episode called A Day in the Life. Many people ask us, what is it you do during the day or even in a trading week? How does your day work? We just like to know a little bit more about it because after all, we're paying you to manage our money. What is it you do? So with apologies to the Beatles and Sgt. Pepper, this is A Day in the Life. I'm usually up between 5 and 5:15. I look at my phone, I do a quote check on the Asian and European markets. The Asian markets have closed, but the European markets are still trading. I'll get dressed, I'll head to my trade desk, and then I will settle in with my AI bots, which are out there running news reports for me. So in the old days, which was actually even as recently as a few months ago, I had just tons of emails, like almost 100 every morning that I would try to scan. But now I have AI bots that will go out and capture as many as 70 to 100 different websites to pull in a compendium of what's happening in the markets. Now you might say, well, you're systematic traders. Why would this matter? Well, we're systematic. Once the trade is on, we are very rigorous with how long we're going to stay in a trade. We're going to risk no more than 1% of the account equity on any one trade, but we still have to make the choice of what to put in the portfolio, and that's very important. So we want to know what could be affecting the markets that day that could drive certain sectors to be more favorable than others. Maybe technology is more favorable than energy, maybe pharma or healthcare could be more favorable than utilities or consumer staples. So those are the decisions that we're making long before the market opens. Once the market opens, sometimes stocks get stopped out. And when that happens, then we have to turn to our bullpen. So a lot of people have asked me over the years, so you just quickly, frantically would try to find another stock to replace the one that was stopped out? Well, first off, maybe is the answer. Usually not. We have what's called a bullpen, just like they do in baseball. Those pitchers are down there warming up so that if the starting pitcher underperforms, they'll send in a relief pitcher. Well, we have relief stocks going in all the time. You'll hear me say in our programs, I married my wife, Alice, but I date my stocks. And to put it in a harsher term, like Kevin O'Leary, if I like a stock, and it hits its stop, it's dead to me. It's dead to me, all right? So that's part of the day. You're going through and if you get stopped out, just today, I had in CG, so I was stopped out of 2 stocks. I went to the bullpen and replaced them with 2 more. And I then recorded that data, and for several reasons. One, because I study it. I want to know how long we were in a certain trade. How long are my winners? Are my winners like 150 to 180 days and my losers 80 to 90 days? That's data that's important to know. It's also important for compliance reasons. We're a state registered investment advisor, and if the state of Illinois comes in and wants to audit us, they're going to want to see our reasoning because, again, we're getting paid to do this. We have to be able to show some kind of research, and it's not that they're going to question it, but document that we're not just shrugging our shoulders and throwing a dart at the dartboard for you guys. We don't do that, all right? So that's what happens in a given day. We document trades. A great day, in fact, a great week during a roaring bull market is when there are no trades. Remember, we get paid to advise, not to make trades. If I could make 1 trade all year round, that would be fantastic, or no trades, because it means every single one of the 33 positions or the 24 positions in CG, the 33 positions in CG are doing great, and there's no reason to stop them out. But I assure you, it doesn't work that way. So of the 5 days, they're pretty much all the same, except when a major news item comes out. And then it depends on whether the news item, like on non-farm payroll days, that Friday, the first Friday of the month, if it's before the market or after the market. The biggest announcements that happen while the market is open is when the federal open market committee, the Fed, makes their announcement about any rate changes. Those are almost always done during market hours, and you have to have stops in place. You just do, because a really violent, unexpected move could cause unexpected and harsh losses for our clients, and we just will not tolerate that. And again, if the market in general is showing a strong uptrend, then we're going to bring in stocks from our bullpen that are pre-chosen, that I'm reviewing in the mornings to make sure, do I still like this relief pitcher? We got a lefty in there now. Maybe I need a right-handed if the left-handed batter's coming up. That's the baseball analogy, but you get the point. The bullpen needs to be ready so that when we get stopped, if we want to stay 100% called long or all in on the market, then we have to have a stock there ready for it. So, and then on the weekend, and I try not to work Sundays, there are occasions that I have to, but the weekend we are reconciling, what the trades were. We reconcile the equity run or the list of trades every morning to make sure there were no out trades or any surprises. Oops, some person's account didn't have a trade for some reason. Who knows why? Had a margin call. Again, never happens, but there are various things for time for another video on that. But that's what we're doing during the week. But on the weekend, we're reviewing each of the three portfolios: CG, Capital Growth; GE, Growth and Income; and DS, Discretionary Strategies, to see how we did. What's the percentage of winners, percentage of losers. There are other places where I talk about how these play out. But that's what we do. That's a day in the life. That's a week in the life. And basically, it's rinse and repeat every single week. What changes in there are the global economic and geopolitical occurrences that change our biases or proclivities, if you will, for which sectors or which parts of the economy in which we want to invest. And that's what makes this fascinating. That's why I love it. That's why I will do this as long as I'm breathing. And that, my friends, is a day and a week in the life. I'm CB3. We thank you for watching CB3 Live Update. Let us know if you have topics you want us to cover, and we will see you the next time.